I don't either.
Like hostage?
Maybe.
Stick him up, Papa.
No, maybe like.
I'm taking like a cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah, see.
So, what you going to do over here to get that? Stick him up. Pow.
Welcome to Porch Talk with Chris and Laura.
You always start with the rolling before I'm ready. Talking about kind of personal stuff here.
That's Laura.
Ow!
I'm Chris.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
I'm tired.
I know.
I slept 11 of the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You needed it. You did.
Yeah. We
I
had.
don't feel great today. I got stuffy.
Yeah. Stuffy, allergies.
But
Busy,
it's okay.
busy weekend. It was pretty intense.
I think we need some decompression time.
Yeah.
Speaking of time, let's talk about this whole David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar thing. I meant what I said in my post when I shared that I'll stand behind him whatever he decides because he's a Red Rocker and, you know, we have a thing. But
there was an article that came out that announced, well, it was an interview with Sammy Hagar that said he would be willing to and wants to get back with Van Halen and bring Michael Anthony back and David Lee Roth and them to, you know, put everything to rest, any ills that would be in between them, and that it would take time.
They've tried this once before.
They have tried it once before.
And it wasn't well. It wasn't good.
It didn't work very well.
No.
But he does want to make the attempt before they wake up one morning and one of them unfortunately has passed away. Because they're all getting, you know, up there in that age that you never know what's going to happen.
They've lived hard.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, look at all the people that have just out of nowhere, just that's it.
I know.
Done. You
A
know
lot.
what I mean?
So I'm thinking that that was the concert I saw that I couldn't remember. I saw when Sammy and David got together, not Van Halen, but
right.
And Michael Anthony was with him. He was, because anytime he does anything, unless it's the wah he does. I did it.
Perfect.
All right.
The what?
Wah he does.
That's right.
But, you know, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. They played separately, and they fought about who was going to go on first.
And DLR's been back with Van Halen since 2007 as their lead singer, permanently. I mean, although they haven't done anything since 2015.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah, they've been inactive since 2015.
Right.
But,
you know, if that's the true intent behind it and everybody's on board, I say go for it. You know, David Lee Roth is sick, and maybe he needs one last hurrah. I don't know. But
that picture of him did not look
well. No, he doesn't look good at all.
Does not look well. I do not know what's going on with him.
Well,
there's rumors, but I don't want to. That's not my business.
Right.
He just doesn't look well.
He looks ill.
I pray for him.
I do too.
Oh Lord. As much as I just don't really care for David Lee Roth.
Right.
Hey man, he's still a human. He's still a human.
Well, and you know, I loved Van Halen before Sammy Hagar was in it. I did. I'm not gonna lie. Did I like it better with Sammy? You betcha, Red Rocker, I did. So I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know what I feel about this. If they can do it and get along, and there's not fighting.
I think Johnny Slayton is a. What do you say? He's more of a Hagar fan than he is David Lee Roth.
Yeah, because he's smart. Happy birthday, John!
Happy birthday, John!
And I must say a little happy birthday to my sweet baby brother, Uncle Dude. Uncle Dude.
Happy birthday, dude.
Love you. I love you so much.
El Duderino. The Duder.
You know, from the time they were little, Michael's the one who gave him that name. They could say Jason, but Uncle Dude. And they all call him that. We all call him that.
He's Brochismo.
He's awesome is what he is.
Brochismo.
It's amazing. I'm so
and
proud
happy
of him.
birthday to my dad.
Happy birthday to your dad.
Happy birthday,
Pop.
Yeah, happy birthday, Pop. And yesterday was my birthday.
It was.
And I slept most of the day.
Well, you know.
Hey, that's awesome.
You know what? You told me 2 weeks ago. What are you going to do for your birthday? I want to sleep.
Yeah.
You weren't lying.
No.
You needed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're like, I'm going to sleep on my birthday, and that's what, but we did some stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got some stuff done. We, had to do this, that, and the other.
And
it was a domesticated day, though.
Yeah,
it was.
Nice. It was.
Yeah. But, going backwards in sequential order for the weekend, Sunday, we found Kitty.
Yeah, we did.
Saturday, we lost him. He was gone for a day and a half. We went to practice and came back real late at night, and so late that we didn't even get to make the concert at Billy and Renee's. I was wiped out from 8 hours of practice.
Driving and playing and
8 hours of drumming straight. Just sorry, it's not happening. And we came home, Kitty was gone, so we looked for him, but couldn't find him. But then yesterday,
Sunday.
Day before yesterday, we're pulling out of the driveway, gonna go to the show, 7:30 at night, and he's driving down the road. It's like, hey, Kitty, you're home.
He was so glad to be home.
He's done nothing but whine and
cry and stick close to you and stick close to you. And usually he sticks close to me, but he's been all up on you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He's really calmed down though.
Well, he's starting to get some of that moxie back, so we're going to have to rein that in. But I'm going to tell you right now, something happened to that dog out there.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to know. And if he tells you, you can't tell me. I don't want to know.
I won't.
Mamas don't need to know.
I promise.
Okay. Because I know sometimes you talk.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk.
He communicates. He tells you. Just keep it.
We talk.
Advise him well.
Yeah.
And we'll be all right.
All right.
So Kitty came home and he's fine. And thank you for everybody out there who showed concern about him and offered to help us look for him and stuff. That was really sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's just a diggity dog. And people care.
He got it started.
He did. He did get his porch sock started. Way to go, Kitty. Giggity. Okay, so that happened. And then, what else happened?
Well, I just want to say a special thanks to Timbo Kelly and Garrett Heck, Dustin Wade, Preston Haze, and Chuk Cooley for a absolutely stellar performance at the DTL on Sunday night.
Always wonderful to see
the last
Tess
ride Sunday.
Being supportive, which she is.
Clinton and Miss Tess and CJ from Grind was out.
CJ was there. And of course, my sweet buddy with broken ribs, Solo Joe. Solo, I want to take a special moment to tell you how much I love you and how awesome you are. And you're crazy, but I dig that about you. And I learned some things about you I didn't know. So that was kind of awesome. Some of the crazy stuff you've done. And also you look out for my son.
Fire and bloodletting.
That needs to be on a banner. That needs to be like fire and bloodletting.
Bloodletting and fire. That needs to be the title of Not in Public's first album.
That does.
Bloodletting and fire.
Boys, make it so. We don't even need credit for that one.
No, that's okay.
Because really, Solo Joe came up with that because he did
That's true,
it. But
yeah. That's
yeah,
what
so
yeah.
I'm done being mushy about Solo, but I'd like to give a little word out. Oh, and can I take a minute to shout out to somebody else?
What's that?
Mr. Todd Lindsay, who lives in Texas. I went to junior high with him.
Oh, yeah?
Todd, if you ever get on Porch Talk, we're going to have a discussion about the things you're allowed to say about me and not, okay?
We will be in Lubbock May 12th, 13th, and 14th.
But we're going to try to figure out if we
we'll
can.
make a special Porch Talk for Mr. Lindsay.
That would be so great. You know, he likes outdoorsy stuff.
Can he make it out? I mean, it's
I don't know. We'll find out.
I think tickets are $55.
You want Porch Talk, buddy? Come on down. We'll camp out and just have a good old time.
We're going to be there for 3 days.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And he's an amazing chef. I don't even have to taste his food to know. He has a Mediterranean kind of style food truck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He shows pictures of his food. I'm like, dude, I'll get in the car right now.
The Country Meets Rock Festival needs vendors.
Okay, Lindsay,
Okay,
you
Todd,
have no excuse not to show
email
up.
Charlie Ann Harper at countrymeetsrock@gmail.com and go ahead and let her know that, you know, you
You're
have
coming
a
out
food
with the
truck and
food.
that you'd like to be a vendor. And, dude, you could totally be in, so.
I mean, there's 17.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That's cool. We can make that
I
happen.
know,
There we go.
right? Wouldn't that be great?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Schwab.
So, hi, Lindsay. I love the beard, by the way. Just, you know, maybe don't get so unruly with it, but hey, if you do, I don't care. It looks good on your face. I love the gray, too, by the way.
Mine got unruly.
Yeah, yours got unruly. You don't really have much gray, but Lindsay's got a lot of gray, but you know, it looks good on him. He's kind of a salt and pepper.
I don't have any gray.
Yeah, you really don't. Lucky. Well, you're starting to get a teeny bit right here.
Well, that's okay.
But not in the beard.
We'll just call that really blonde hair.
No, we'll call that your getting gray.
I know.
I think that started after, you know, I came around, so
Yeah, well,
I own a lot of those.
it's stressing me out.
Easy.
Oh,
Oh,
who's you talking
who's
with?
you talking?
No, but seriously, thank you for all the other 5 singer-songwriters that performed at the detail the other night. And special thanks to Jay for
Thank you, Jay.
all the service that you've given musicians over the years. It's been an honor to play there. And it was an honor to share the stage with guys that are a hell of a lot better than me. But man, I sang my heart out, you know?
You did a great job.
I mean,
you really did. I was very proud.
but
Your mom and Mr. Rob were there, and they were so
that was
proud.
awesome too.
So proud.
Yeah, that's the guy that taught me how to play drums.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Rob.
Hi, Mr. Rob.
Hi, Mom.
But Dustin had a killer set.
He did. He countrified Purple Rain. Baby, how awesome is that?
I mean, we were standing outside and
at the doorway.
at the corner door smoking a cigarette, and the noise was just coming out. The sound was perfect, and he started doing Purple Rain, and we were just like, yeah!
He
It was
countrified it. It was beautiful.
And
And Chris Isaac, too.
Wicked game, maybe a little Randy.
Ooh.
I will admit.
I was, having to fan myself a little bit. That was hot.
It was awesome.
And I'm sorry that we couldn't hang around for everybody. I mean, the good thing is we've seen everybody play that was left to play.
Oh, yeah.
And we would have stayed, but we had practice to do, or I should say Chris had practice. I just get to sit there and watch.
We had to put
the
Black Jellybean and The Peeps set list together.
I love that name.
Yeah, Black Jellybean
Don't
and The
ever
Peeps.
change.
Basically, if you've seen this on Facebook or had an invite or something like that, Black Jellybean and The Peeps is essentially just a collection of different musicians around town that we just do like acoustic stuff or maybe not acoustic stuff, it just depends. But
I got it. I'm on a wasp killers, but he went outside. I'm just getting myself prepared.
okay.
Where's the EpiPen?
Oh, it's inside.
Oh,
By the way, we want to give a special thanks to Danny.
Yes, Danny, honey.
Or she saw the episode where we were talking about it and we didn't have an EpiPen. Well, she had a spare one. We have an EpiPen.
Those things are very expensive.
So
thank you, because
big Schwab.
I can't be around 24/7. Well, I am around 24/7, but I need to know that I can just jam that shot in you and buy me some time.
Yeah.
Not that you're gonna get stung, but we got to be prepared.
Just be prepared this summer.
Yeah.
Also,
please.
there's some killer mosquitoes out there.
Yeah.
Carrying some infection.
Yeah, it's a new strain, and it's causing some real problems.
Bugs and everything are already coming out. Spring's coming early. It's already here.
Yeah.
First day of spring was yesterday or today, whatever you want to count. However you say, the calendar is supposed to be. But man, make sure you spray and get some stuff done with. We're already getting prepared for that, and the bugs are coming out. So
yeah, they are. Yeah. It's probably going to be a real chore this year.
Yeah.
So everybody, just be safe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sunscreen, mosquito repellent, EpiPen if you're allergic to stingers, whatever it is.
Something.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
Drink lots of water. Okay, I'm done with my nurse spiel.
Okay. So, what else is new?
I don't think anything. And we've got a lot coming up. Oh, well, you were right in the middle talking about the Peeps.
Oh.
Finish with that.
Yeah, it's Travis Henselman and Beardo
And Rick,
and
long gorgeous hair.
Rick Long Gorgeous
Jones.
Hair Jones.
And Drew McKenna. And this other dude. Crazy hair.
Crappy
you.
drummer.
It's
But
going to
yeah.
be awesome.
It's just a collection of a bunch of us that do a bunch of stuff, and we invite other musicians if they want to come up and let's
I
get
would
it
like
done.
to see
we
Sis
put
up there.
together-
Tanya, if you're listening,
Really?
I'd like to see you up there.
Yeah, we want
I want her to
we
play a
want
song.
Sister
She knows.
Tanya in there too. She knows
Do it.
Kill It already, and she can play it. So I mean, we're just and on April 6th we're gonna have Scorned.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Hi,
be
Cody.
there.
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, Cody's new gig Scorned is gonna be there, and I listened to something heaven, another heaven, above heaven, something last night.
Mm-hmm.
The single that they put out. And let me tell you something.
Is it good?
My comment to Cody was it was refreshingly good because it's not complete screamo vocals or nothing like that. It's still heavy, it's still hard, it still punches you in the undergut, but Cody's singing and the harmonies and everything are great.
I love it.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm really excited about that.
And
Who
you
else
need
is
to listen
playing
to
that night? Our boys?
AlterBlood's gonna play.
Oh, boys.
And the article that came out,
The
and by the
article's
way,
great.
we want to give a shout out to Roger.
Yeah.
From wearetulsamusic.com. If you haven't been to that site, please go to wearetulsamusic.com. And
He was fair.
the reviews have been, for every week at the Battle of the Bands at Billy and Renee's, which this is not like an official Battle of the Bands at Tulsa or nothing.
No.
This is
like,
just raising
let's get
money,
people out,
and whoever, and there's been a lot of new bands that have not performed before or have a limited number of performances, and then there's been bands that have performed a bunch that have participated in it. And so it's exposure for local musicians, and Billy's done a damn good job.
Absolutely.
And they've raised over the $500 that they're going to give to the winner, plus a free recording of one of their songs.
That's
awesome. This is a good thing.
It's a great thing.
And this is a thing that I think that, possibly, maybe continuing at Billy and Renee's or maybe going to different, venues.
Yeah.
That over the course of a month we can continue to do this just to have local artists that have not, like Quixotic Foxes.
Yes.
Maybe we can get Anthony Castleberry involved in it with Aorta to try
I'd
to,
love to see Hank come out.
try to do
with Beating Daylights.
something,
Oh, can I say something real quick
just
while
with
I'm
the
thinking
exposure.
about it?
Yeah.
Hank, honey,
Train.
I'm so sorry that you shattered your ankle, and I'm really worried about you. So if you need anything at all, you call me or Chris, hit us up, whatever you need, sweetheart, okay? And I wish you speedy recovery, and you take it easy. Let's get this thing fixed for you, though, buddy.
It's not good.
No. So, speedy recovery to my sweet little Hankster. Okay. I had to get that out there because I've been thinking about it a lot since I saw that happen.
That sucks. But, anyway.
Yeah. It's good to do these Battle of the Bands, these things.
But
It's
but
good.
the article that Roger wrote, he didn't write just about the two bands that participated in the event itself.
Right.
He also wrote about Chuk and Preston as an opener and a closer that did not participate in the actual battle themselves. But his description and the way that he wrote
I love the way he writes.
about each band
Yes.
was fair, accurate,
Hmm?
and intelligent,
Yes.
legible,
Yes.
to the point,
It was eloquent,
non-embellishing,
right? Everything he said
but
was
yet
right.
in no way negative.
Not at all.
He alluded to the positives of everything
That's right.
and really disregarded or barely alluded to any negative at all, if any.
I didn't get any negative.
It was good.
It was good, and I appreciate that in a writer.
So let me ask you this then. Why in the hell can't the Tulsa Music Community all speak to each other like that article was written?
That's not an easy thing to answer. I can tell you it comes down to a few things, but,
Well, you know what? It's none of my business.
and it's none of my business. So we'll leave it at that. But I would like to see more positive things. And I was thinking about this last night too, because especially with all the interaction we've had with AlterBlood, you know, those boys are like my kids, yours too. They've been over here. They practice here sometimes, you know. You older musicians, and behind that, people who support your music, the fans, people like me, whatever, need to be an example for these young kids coming out. And doing positive things like the Battle of the Bands, and maybe having these open jams and things like that, where people and musicians are coming together and supporting each other, that's what I want to see.
The positive things that I can say that have been as of recent is, you know, Rick Macaruso runs the open jam, and now Jeff D. Hale's on board with him over there with Dwight and Dana, doing the, you know, the open jam at the Double R on Monday nights, which occurred last night. And one night, AlterBlood went over there and performed. Now this is a heavy, heavy metal band.
Yes, I know. They practiced under my roof. They're loud and awesome.
But we're still given the opportunity to play, and got cheered, and that's awesome. It gave them a little exposure to other people.
Yeah, people
to meet people.
Right.
That they, you know, that they need to meet.
Well, I told him, we need to, you know, get to know Rick. He knows a lot.
And, you know, and Jeff.
And Jeff.
And all, you know, the bigger your network is, the more people are going to be exposed to your music or your talents or whatever. And the more opportunities you're going to have.
Yeah.
Whether it's shows or changing bands or changing genres or whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever your fancy is, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
Well, and if you're troubled about something with your music, sometimes you just need to hear from fellow musicians, especially ones that you respect and admire, that, hey, you know, cut yourself a break, you're all right. Or, hey, you need to watch your crap. You know, you need to rein this in a little bit. Because that's being given to them as a gift, as a, I've been where you're at.
Right.
Learn from my experience. Similar to being a parent.
True.
Learn from my experience. And if you younger musicians can take something away and take it in the spirit that it's given, most of the time. I mean, I'm sure you've got a few jerks out there that don't think about what they say before they say it, but most of the time, people are going to kind of give you the same advice.
Yeah.
In one form or another, it's going to come down to the same things, you know?
Right.
And that's good.
You get told the same thing from all different angles.
Yeah.
So you put it together how you want to view it.
Right.
Yeah. But still, you have the collective knowledge of what not to do and what to do in certain situations. Yeah. Makes sense.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah, it's true.
It really is.
Yeah. But, you know, we do have unity in this community, whether or not, you know, whether or not there's, you know, there's always going to be a quibble between, you know, individuals or bands or this or that. And, you know, sometimes it makes for good publicity and sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
But for my own personal opinion is bad publicity is not publicity.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd like to see the boys and some of these younger guys come over to Utopia. It's a different kind of jam, but it's still a jam. It's an amazing jam.
Yeah.
All these jams around town, you're going to meet really talented people. Yeah. And the core of those people have been in the music scene either from the time they were a kid, like my son's case, or most of their adult life for sure. So they have a perspective. And I would say 98% of the time, 99% of the time, people of all kinds of music are welcome. And they will work around you.
True.
So don't be afraid to get up at an open jam.
True.
Sis. Don't be afraid to get up at an open jam. Corey, don't be afraid to do that. If they're inviting you, they want to hear what you got. And even if it's not your best performance, or even if you're just starting out, that's like them saying, hey, we give a crap about what you're doing. And maybe we can help you. See?
When I started with Once in a While band, I had just been drumming in church for a year, I think. and I was invited to be in a band that played all kinds of different music. So when you're doing contemporary Christian music, it's generally a mixture of some jazzy, bluesy rock beats.
Right.
That have off-time syncopation. Sometimes they're very complicated. You know, and a lot of times it's really easy. So, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't much, you know, for me to have such a hiatus, you know, a decade from not playing the drums.
Right.
And then just to jump right back into it. And, you know, it took, I don't know, a month or two for me to really, and then it was like riding a bike, you know, from there on out.
But the other side of that is that even the best of you musicians are going to have an off night. And open jam sometimes is when you see that. I can think of a particular situation, I won't go into details, but I can think of a particular situation where I was like, something's not right here. What's going on? What's off? I think that's a positive thing, because you can't grow and move forward if you don't have these little hiccups along the way. And these young kids coming out seeing this, the people that they think are, whoa, have an off night, they'll be like, oh, that happens to them too. Even though logically you know that,
Right.
but you need to experience that sometimes.
Well, you know, what's really important is the effort.
Yeah.
It's always the effort. Try to strive to be better.
Right.
I mean, I've been in open jam and got jerked off stage because I couldn't hold whatever tempo was being played. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
you know my feeling on that.
you know,
I'm gonna go there.
it's okay. Because,
Okay.
hey, it wasn't right. And you know what? I practiced that tempo.
Yeah.
You know?
So you learn something
You
from
learn
it.
something from it. You learn something from everything.
You do.
You know, even if you get up there and embarrass yourself, get a little flush in the face.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, I didn't do very good. Go back, sit down.
Yeah.
Drink your drink.
Work it out.
You know.
Get up,
It's
try
gonna be okay.
again.
Because no one's not going to be not your friend because
That's right.
you're learning
No.
or making the attempt to learn.
I mean, joke with you a little bit about it,
Yeah, it's okay.
but for the most part, all of that's in just trying to bring humor around to maybe an awkward situation for that person, saying, hey, you ain't all that, because we've all been there.
Well, it took me a year with Once in a While Band jumping right into that to learn literally 7 different genres of music
That's a lot.
that I had never played before,
Exactly.
including
And look how versatile you are.
percussion instruments and stuff like that you know, I'd messed around with before but never been serious about.
And you really need to change that, because you even told me a long time ago, I don't like percussion. But yet you're really good at it, and when you've done it, gotten up there, and you're not behind the kit, but you're on the bongos or djembe, you get it. And you shine. So you need to rethink that.
I do like it. It's fun.
It is fun. You're having a good time up there. I can see it. It's great. Yeah.
Anyway, enough preaching.
Everybody just keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
Be
Play
happy.
nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.